With the losing of a single arrow, or with us bravely standing our ground. Both sides be using cavalry and it's a massacre. Come on, what's gonna be there? More and more blue floating right here through the city gates. We are the ones telling our legend. And this is our moment. We are writing the history about each and every one of us. Legends are not born out of a thin air. They might begin with a charge, with the losing of a single arrow, or with us bravely standing our ground. Both sides be using cavalry and it's a massacre. Come on, what's gonna be there? More and more blue floating right here through the city gates. We are the ones telling our legend. And this is our moment.
Guys,
How are you? Hi, welcome back to Conquest Billy League. This is Yo-Yo.
and accompany with Yo-Yo, you got K. And what does just say? Good morning and good evening.
Good morning for Asia Pacific and good evening for South America. How are you?
Almost fall asleep right now, but so I need a
You must
nice.
be hyped as this match is going to start.
Yes, I need a good match to wake me up. So coming up first, we got AAA.
Yeah, the AAA and Gun Office. This is the
Ooh.
first match for the top 4 stage for South America. So, are you looking forward to it?
Quite looking forward for it. You know what? AAA, they were awesome in the previous fight. And Gen Office, like, look so smart.
Yeah, they showed
Ooh.
very interesting and smart strategy in the previous match. So really looking forward to their performance in this first match.
Indeed. And do you know the map ban picking? Cause such smart team would have incredible map pick. I believe they will pick something out of our expectation.
Yeah, definitely. But Jessica, can you show us the ban pick information?
Jessica was like, no. Jessica
Okay.
hadn't wake yet.
Yeah, now the ban pick info is here. Let's see which map did the Gun Office ban.
Yeah, so firstly get Office Day ban in Camdenopolis.
Wow, this map is very uncommon on South America division.
Yeah, indeed. On the other side, Harbor City were banned by AAA.
Yeah, that is. It's maybe that Triple is not very good at
Harbor
City, but let's see.
Ooh.
Game Office chose Halo Field.
I like Helen Field.
You like Halo
You know
Field?
the reason we all stated before. And AAA pick another Helen Field. So we will see they fighting on Helen Field determine who's better on this Viking season map.
Yeah, both teams choose Halo Field, so we also have a chance to see their performance as attacker as well as defenders. That is very good and interesting. So
Exactly.
can't wait to their match in 1 minute. I see all players now are in the lobby, so we just need 30 seconds for the game start.
Yeah, how do we pass this 30 seconds? So asleep and so eager to see another round of attack.
Yeah, I
Cool.
think their first match is my first goal in this morning.
Oh, is it? how do you feel?
To be honest, I feel excited as well as curious about their. It's not very popular on South American division.
Exactly, most of the time, Helonfield would go directly into our ban list.
Yeah.
So luckily, we gotta take a view of this one. Here we go. Firstly, we could take a look of the lineup for both teams.
Yeah, and let's see. Firstly, enjoy this beautiful marquee sightseeing on this map. To see the points, the marquee architecture.
Hey, you've mentioned of this. I hope you guys did spend some time watching it because the art team they indeed invest tons of time on this map.
Yeah.
So while you're enjoying slaying your enemies, taking over the points, you could also take some time, spare some time to take a look over it. Okay, sorry, that's not the topic of today, Yo-Yo.
Let's just see the units they take. AAA they take some berserkers, loyal guards, gunners, nafa guards. They don't take. Or they just take three squads of cavalry.
Ooh, rare. How about the other side?
The other side take a lot of cavalries.
Yeah.
Very different from the AAA.
We saw a lot of yeomen.
Yeah.
They pick yeoman mostly for its, not so coasty, and on the other side, they could charge speed up shorter than Winhusa's require. Winhusa's this guy, you gotta raise it up with a long range.
Yeah, so let's just see what they are going to do. At the beginning, how attackers will attack to the first points B or points A.
Yeah. So let's just look their spawn place. As we can see, mostly they are still heading for point A, and as the defender, a lot of them are guarding both points. Some of them will guard point B, and some of them already settled down at point A.
Yeah, and we can see there is one guy from AAA surrounding by the supply points around the points B. I think he may going to distract the attention from the attacker side, but the majority of team they choose to attack points A firstly. As you can see, this is a good decision because the supply point is very near to the point B, which is not very good for attacker side to do something on point B.
Exactly. And look at the story of the game office guy they sneak out with their yeoman. That's what we would like to see.
You can see suddenly his coverage just run outside the city. That is very interesting and aggressive. I think that's why they pick a lot of coverage at the beginning. But at the same time, we can see AAA is already taking the A point.
Yeah, but look at the tiny map. That 3 troops of cavalry could be the turning point of this one. They're sneaking out of bed, not knowing if any of the AAA have noticed them. If AAA set their experiment at time, they could successfully stop it. But in this current fight, it looks like AAA took full control of point A. They wiped their spearmen and their shield successfully took over the ground of point A. Now they're heading toward the sea, forcing Gen Office to give up on their point B and supply points as well. That troops of cavalries are up to nothing here. Cavalries gotta take a long way back to defend their point C. Not to mention AAA were working on the surface that cavalries couldn't reach. So Gen Office now in huge trouble. Most of their units are not health up yet. They had to change the unit, but they don't get enough time for it.
Yeah, so we can see Game Office doesn't take too many high tier infantry on this map, so it will be a big problem for them to defend on C point. And now we can see the attacker side called the travel jet to attack the Game Office, and they aim it successfully. That is a very good. The travel jet deal with a lot of damage to Game Office.
Exactly. Look at that 10 people Gen Office sent on this ground. they still cause huge trouble for AAA. But this is going to be hurt. The champ go precisely into the bottle of Game Office.
Yeah, but Game Office also did a very good defense. They pushed the AAA away from the point C, and they successfully defended it.
Exactly. So now Game Office successfully took over, the inner part of the map. And now they're gonna decide which point they would advance on.
And now they are roaming around the supply points. I think they are just.
Yeah, they're just working on it. AAA's all gather at this harbor. Ooh, it's gonna be hard because we saw the zipline launcher already build a new route for attackers to launch their attack.
Yeah, and we can see AAA successfully organizing again, and they are pushing their troops forward to the point C again. But Game Office has already prepared some carriers here. I think they are going to stop their attack from this road.
Yeah, but the cavalry chased by the pikemen, Imperial. Ooh, the cavalries have no choice but sneak away. They're so scared, and they run into another troops of AAA attackers and doomed.
Yeah.
And now AAA had their own yeoman here. Not sure if Game Office is ready for this, because we don't see a lot of Game Office pikemen there. We saw their loyal guards teared into pieces by the berserkers of AAA.
Yeah, and the AAA called captured again, but Game Office is escaping from this capture successfully, and now AAA is heading to point C and taking over the points now.
Exactly, they couldn't separate any of their units to defend point B under such surge attack of their point C. So Game Office have no choice but concentrate on defending this one. A good job, they have already wiped out the players in point C, and they hide away from this one.
And we can see Game Office has 500 units more than AAA. They have a huge advantage on unit number.
Exactly. I think AAA was too much of the units in previous team fight, and also because of the cavalries must swallow a lot of them. If they kept losing units, when you left 300 units, that means you're almost done because the tier. You might left some tiers, and it happened like this. Your enemy with a troops of cavalry would dare to step foot into your back line with no fearness.
Because there are 3 guys from Game Offices under the lower ground to kill some units and deal some damage to the AAA. I think they are waiting for their final defense around this point.
Exactly. So now
let's see if Game Office will become attacker on this side. They will need their cavalries to kill Game Office and wipe them off this map.
Exactly, that's what we would like to see. Defender acting as attacker for the advantage they hold so huge. Now, it's AAA's difficult task to fix that they are now a leg of both players in their units.
Yeah, and look at that guy Oda from Game Office. He's on the left side. I think they are going to attack the back of AAA.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see if they will succeed in this time as they fought last time while attacking point A.
Yeah, but now situation looks just fine. They got the archers, they got the militia, they also have the palace guard. They could afford a proper fight. Gunners and archers at the back, firing down. But Game Office refused to give any of their points. Game Office standing strongly at their own supply point, taking damage from AAA. But on the other side, AAA got their health point, supply point so close.
Yeah, so I think office now just need to be patient and slowly and steadily defining their final point C, final base, and they will become the winner of this match.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that, but in this team fight, AAA are dealing tons of remote damage to Organ Office Legends. Organ Office loses already 300 of them, and on the other side, Organ Office sent a troops of cavalries or what to the back supply point. It successfully cut down the supply line of AAA. That's causing a huge trouble. Anyway, AAA still successfully gained one supply point, but that's all. But not sure what units they left in there right now. Look at that dual blades and short blades in short sword in that supply point must causing huge trouble for AAA. But now AAA has seized their victory around that supply point, and they're going back to point C. For Game Office has already wasted a lot of their units, and they don't have a near supply point. The advantage would come into AAA.
Yeah, but hard to say if the AAA will have a real advantage on it, because they only have 108 units left. There must be some lower units and some archers left. So it's very hard for them to do something and some progress on this map, because they still be pushed by the game office.
Yeah, now they got militia. We also get a palace guard. Yeah, situation's not that bad, but we couldn't take more. When I say more, I mean like friendly fire, like this one. Yeah, militia and palace guards party lying all over it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying militia isn't good. I like Pi militia a lot. But it's just when you're facing with Imperial Guard, with Yeoman, especially when you're facing in Vinkusas, even though they didn't carry any of them.
Yeah, because Vinkusa and the Yeoman is very high tier units. It's very hard for some low tier pikemen to attack to anti their charge.
Exactly, and for now they got 2 minutes 30 seconds left, and the enemy legends are 5 times more severe.
Yeah,
all they're left is the artilleries
and some trebuchets left, but we can see AAA is struggling to do something on this map. That is very good. We want to give up until the final minute.
Exactly, that's what we would like to see. So now AAA is still building out artilleries, using their chains, taking full advantage as an attacker.
Yeah, they successfully defined on this map. Congratulations to Game Office and the Mouse. That's very good defense, and thanks AAA to do such a beautiful attack on this map.
Yeah. But what if they could sneak around and stole some point, Do you think it's going to happen?
Maybe they are going to have a hero duel on this point.
I would like to see that duel, a hero duel. That sounds nice.
Yeah, as they only have 550 units left, they must happen a hero duel. But not sure if Game Office are deciding to run all of them off this map, so...
But now that Game Office, it's the party time for Game Office.
Yeah.
The Hammer caught another dual ask and slaving it down to the ground. And on the other side, also all the heroes of Game Office are now enjoying their time of hunting their opponents.
Yeah, and we can see although AAA lost the advantage on this map, but their heroes are very aggressive. They decided to do something with Game Office.
Yeah, using everything they can, causing more trouble for your opponents. Yeah. That's what AAA did until the last.
But we can see the guys from AAA is killed by Game Office constantly, and there are only 2 heroes left on the ground from AAA. Wow, that is
That's brutal.
Yeah, but it's very common on the tournament. Once you got huge advantage, you will slash all of your enemies.
Exactly. You are in the tournament for the final victory. You wouldn't risk anything, right?
Yeah, so
So that's the spirit, and congrats, Game Office.
congratulations, Game Office, very good defense, and thanks AAA. Your spirit on the tournament is very amazing.
It's very amazing. I would like to see player aggressive like this. Therefore, we got MVP from AAA who got 2 kills. Wait a moment. How to pronounce this, Yu?
That's a good question. Maybe. Anyway, so this MVP got 2 kills, 3 deaths, and 2 assists.
And killing over 150 troops. Ooh. Can you ever reach that much troops kill? I bet this guy is the one using,
And he's Nodachi.
yeah.
Nodachi became the
Oh,
MVP again
Nodachi.
on the tournament. That is very amazing.
That's very amazing. It proves that Nodachi has the potential.
Yeah.
So guys, don't ever look down on Nodachi again.
Nodachi will become the meta of next season. I'm not sure. So let's see. Switch decided to see the MVP of Game Office.
Ooh. We got this one. Regina.
Maybe.
Regina. Anyway, this amazing guy got 4 kills, got 7. Oh, excuse me, he got 14 assists. Ooh, crazy. And at the same time, he killed 135 troops. This one is a spare. Okay, that's normal. I would like to take a look of who's killing the most in the side of Gan Office. Alright, I think we got
Miss Akova.
Okva. How to pronounce it?
I'm
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I'm not good at English now.
Alright, and the only thing certain is this guy is cool too. Got 5 kills, got 8 assists.
Very good, very amazing Game Office. So just looking forward to your performance as attacker on Halong Field.
Wow. The same map.
The map was if there will be any difference on this map? Will AAA got a good defend on this map, or will Game Office continue their victory?
Yeah, the dub will be revealed soon enough. Now the players already entering the lobby.
Yeah, we just need to be patient and wait for their second match on today's tournament, which will decide the final who will be to the winner bracket and who will jump down to the loser bracket.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the loser still has chance once they are defeated. They are still in the loser bracket and will have chance to back again.
Yeah, so one defeat doesn't mean your journey end at all. You can still get back, and from the loser bracket until the final tournament, what do we say that? Grand final.
Yeah. So just like what the last championship have did, they jumped down to the loser bracket at the beginning, but they are back. They were back to become the championship. So don't be worried about once you lose in today's tournament, you still have a chance to back again.
Exactly. So now, how do you feel that previous fight, Yo-Yo? You like it?
Yeah, it's a little surprise for me as at the beginning AAA shows a very organized performance. They got the point A very successfully and quickly, but they lost a lot of units when taking over point C. I think that is maybe for Game Office they just give up the point A as a free gift for AAA and defend a lot on point C. As they take a lot of carries, to be honest, I didn't think at the beginning they could defend the points successfully, but they did. That is very amazing.
Exactly. Well, on the other side, Game Office have their cavalry sneaking out the back, causing some trouble for the AAA. And at the same time, Game Office got a lot of long-range units. We saw the gunner firing all the time, dealing tons of damage, and AAA doesn't seem able to deal with it. Therefore, AAA have no choice but to gain all that damage while attacking. This is going to be hurt. That's why, and AAA end up having a few units. They just left it at the end, and all their high tier units are melted down by the long range units from the Gen office. Oh, all we could say is nice play Gen office and nice play AAA. AAA did make some surprise, as you mentioned, to took an over point A with a well organized attack, and then moving on to point C with a very fast speed. That's sort of surprising. Gen office struggled to take it back. And then the battle happened around that supply point. That's what's cool too. But it ended up being wiped out by the cavalries of Gen office.
Yeah, that is very interesting. So I'm more excited about the second match on this Halo field. Will they copy the previous strategies, or will they show something different?
Exactly. So I believe players all settle in the lobby right now.
Yeah, not only the lobby, so the game is about to start just in 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds. Oh, can't wait. And let's just see, Jessica, how long would it take for you to start this map?
Yeah.
Another Hellon field, just switching side of defend and attack. Let's see what's the players' understanding upon this one.
Yeah, will they take the same units as their previous match, or they will change their units and copy their enemies chosen?
Exactly. What do you think? Would you use cavalry more?
On this map?
Yeah?
I won't take too many carries, to be honest, on this map, as this map is very small, and the point C, it's very hard for carry to take something on point C, so I prefer to take some infantry and archers on this map.
Yeah, archers are very nice for, the stair is steep. You can put archers on the top of it, firing down, like what Gen Office Gunner just did. The firing from from the top all the time, and nobody's able to deal with it.
Yeah, but once you take some archers or gunners, you must have your good teammates to take some tanky units.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your teammate must hold the ground at the front, so you are guaranteed safely at the back.
Yeah.
But on the other side, if I were the attackers, I can, grab a hammer or a short sword, and I get it all alone by myself. Me alone is able to destroy all troops of gunners.
You forgot your teammates.
Uh,
It must be a team fight. There are thousands of units waiting for you.
Probably it's the reason I'm not enrolled. I'm not qualified in Counter-Strike League.
No worries, as Morgan said, we will be the
Oh,
final
yeah,
champion
we got
in the next tournament as we cancel next tournament.
Yeah, we just cancel next tournament to ensure we, Suicide Squad, are the champions of it.
Okay,
And just to tell you that Teddy is in too. So we got 4 members.
Yeah, we have 4 members, but I think my brother will join us as well. So we got 5 members now.
Do you think Lurking Beard will join us too?
We can ask her to join us.
Yeah. Do you think she will help?
She will help us a lot as
narrator.
As narrator, I mean, she can take some archers and gunners, and we can take some tanky units, and we can help her. We can save her. We can protect her.
Alright, I will take charge of using the Nadachi, since Nadachi was proven to be a great weapon.
You will take
my
Nadachi?
pick is going to be Nadachi. I'll be the Nadachi.
But for next season, I must take the pike. You forgot we have a new web pike.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I will pick that.
Yeah.
And that pike, they look so smooth. Can't wait to use it. And I'm not sure if pike is strong weapon when you're facing against units, or it's more strong when you are facing player or hero.
I also can't wait for the next season. Dynasty Chinese themed. That must be very interesting and different from previous seasons. So just wait until July 8th. We can see a huge and great golden age.
A great golden age. Wow, can't wait. Do you know anything more, Yo-Yo? Just spoil a little bit.
I want to say something, but I don't know too much.
You don't know too much?
The only thing I know is that we have a new class. I think all players are eagerly for this new class Pike, especially for Chinese players or for Asian players. And we have 4 new units.
4 new units.
Yeah, just.
I bet there we got a long range, we got a tanky, we got a pike, and a cavalry. That's all 4 types of unit, right? A cavalry is a long range, a tanky, and what did I mention? A pike, yeah. That's what's in Conqueror's Play League.
Yeah, we also got brought new COG battle map. Just like this season, we have a Viking themed map, but for next season, we can have a Chinese themed map.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
so we're going to fight in the palace of like Beijing. Are we going to fight in the palace of Chinese style or something?
I'm not sure. Let's just stay tuned to the following notice. I can't talk too much more on this map. But what I'm sure is that I'm really looking forward to this map on next season tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe just like this season, Hello Field, we can have a chance to see the new COG map for next season tournament. That must be interesting as players can bring many more new strategies on this map, not the repeating maps like Harbor City, like Warford.
Yeah, but so sadly, the new map wouldn't reveal itself when we having our cross division tournament. So we got a friendly tournament after all of divisional 1 ends, and at that time I believe we got My team versus Nada's team versus Booming teams. Like we got all division, and the champion from all division will have the chance to meet each other.
Yes, who will represent South America to during this friendly match?
Oh, exactly. So Game Office and AAA were all on stage.
Yeah, so the Halo Field match video again. Let's just enjoy it again.
Alright, the game start now. So Jessica, go getting over this soon. I know this scene is beautiful, but we would like to see the lineup here.
Yeah,
there we go.
What units they take? Oh, Game Office also doesn't take too many carries as attacker side.
Exactly. And on the other side, AAA this time learned from their opponents, or this is their understanding of the map. They got a lot of coverage from their side. We got Yeoman this time. We saw lots of the Imperial Guard and the Gunner. And yeah, attacker did bring 3 troops of Winter Sass, 2 troops of Yeoman. Well, can't count clearly. But for the beginning lineup, they got Lord Guard, got Imperial Guard, they got Gunners, and some tanky guy. This lineup looks cool, quite efficient to took over point 8. But let's just see which point are they heading to.
Yeah, well, they head to point A like AAA for the previous match, or they choose to point B as their first attack. So just in 30 seconds, we can see which point they pick. Now the game starts. Oh, the game office is divided into 2 lines. One heading to the point A and another one heading to point B.
Exactly. Not sure which one will be their, first target, or they are targeting on post point.
Yeah, but we can see there are 2 guys from game office is already in the internal city. They must do something to the point A. I think point A will be their first target on this map.
Yeah, I'll bet I wouldn't doubt that, because a lot of the game office are heading toward point A right now. And the gunners already firing at the city wall, trying to destroy that, making another new path into point A.
And the short sword guy is climbing the wall. From this wall, city wall, they can see what Triple A is preparing in the Eternal City. But unfortunately, he fought. Now,
Indeed.
there's no very clear progress for game office on this map. Oh, we can see there are two guys
They
in
got that new entrance, and before Triple A could recapture, game office already gained in the town. So Tinky Guys at the front, Pac-Man followed, and we also got some Imperial Spirit guards. In front both entrance of point A, game office flew in. The cavalry is waiting outside the city, the wing hussars, waiting for the exact time to charge in.
Yeah.
And we can see Triple A got their gunners in the long range firing down. They got their coverage ready to go. Navarre's firing and coverage charge into the center of Gan office, but then the pikemen and spearmen's already there waiting for your coverage successfully stop it. The wing hussars of Gan office dare not go yet, because there's still a lot of pikemen from the side of Triple A.
At the same time, we can see game office. There are some guys from game office is trying to take something on point B. But I think this is very good for game office. They just entered the internal city from the middle gate, and they prepared some pikemen as there and just stopped the charge from Triple A. But unfortunately, Triple A also prepared a lot and defended very well on this point.
Yeah, Naval Guard from Triple A was safe and sound, firing all the time. They milled down the infantry, then they milled down the cavalries. The Naval Guard's over there, standing their ground.
Yeah, so we can see game office is back into their sample points again. They are going to reorganize their teams and troops to do this, to prepare for their second attack to point A. I think they will still continue the attack on point A.
Exactly. Both teams have around 200 legions wasted in previous fight.
Yep.
So what to say? Just time for the office to organize their another round.
Yeah, I think they just need to be patient. They still have chance. There are still 4 minutes left, and the troop loss is very similar.
Exactly, 4 minutes, enough for 2 waves of attack. And as you can see from the map, another yeoman's already there waiting. That's dangerous. The yeoman's cavalry is heading at the back, waiting for the perfect timing to charge in. When your Imperial Guard is out of the push, it will be the time for the cavalry to go in.
Now I think office is ready. They are going to push their troops forward to point A. But at the same time, Triple A is just preparing some pikemen here to wait for their attack.
Yes, they wouldn't willing to waste too much units before more than they need. Now they have their goes in, and then the expedition night.
But we can
the chain going did not hit well. Oh yeah, he hit fully into that habiter.
We can see game office is very good at using trebuchet on this map. They are very clear on which points that their enemies will hidden their troops, so their trebuchet can deal a lot of damage to their troops.
Exactly. And now time for the yeoman. Where did these troops of yeomen came from? I did not watch it clearly, but Yo-Yo, it seems like the yeomen come from their back.
Yeah, they just need some yeomen from their back. From a surprise for game office, also a surprise for us.
I gotta pardon me for didn't watch it clearly, and even though game office successfully took a few percentage of this point, they don't have enough legions to hold their grounds anymore.
Yeah, but game office is still struggling to to take over this point, but Triple A decided to interrupt their attack. I'm hard to say if this is good or not decision, as there are only 2 minutes left. Triple A can waste some time on this point, and they did.
Oh, and that troops of wing hussars coming lately into the pike of a troops of loyal guards. All lay down here. The troops of wing hussars got here by their opponents, nothing left it. And now Gen Office have 2 choice or 3 choice lying in front of them. They could go either point B or C, or they could have that harbor.
Yeah, but I think they choose to go to the ports, to the special points firstly, as they can get the berserkers from the system to help them to make progress on this map.
And along with that, the most important thing about this harbor, I would take it as the supply point. With a supply point in city, it helps Gen Office organize their next attack more properly. And with only 5 troops of units, the Loyal Guards, the Expedition Knight, and some Imperial Guard, they are ready to launch an attack. They're ready to engage in point C. The cavalry seems like they're heading toward the harbor, but is Gen Office Spikeman ready? No, not quite certain yet. And it seems like Gen Office launching attack in several spots. They're going to point C, they're going to another supply point. They're launching attack from all directions. It must be hard for Triple A to handle this one.
Yeah.
Imperial got pushed, but not so pretty.
They push to
Not enough damage, but themselves undergo huge damage from mortar.
Yeah, Gam Office sets up a lot of archery around the point C to attack to cover the point C with firepower, and now they make a very fierce battle here. The pikemen from their Gam Office is just stuck at the steps.
Oh, and there they go. The wing hussars from the attackers charge beautifully, got stopped by the units eventually for the Imperial Guard to start to push. But then we got another waves and waves of yeomans and wing hussars. This is unstoppable.
Yeah, Gam Office lead their carries on the top ground to stop the assistance from Triple A, so their teammates from the lower ground can take something on point C. And we can see Gam Office has a little advantage on taking over point C.
Exactly. Even though they got another troops of Imperial Guard to help, but that troops of Imperial Guard did not step foot in the front. Now they are working toward to stop their opponents also to that championship. Successfully dodged it, but still having trouble to hold their ground.
Yeah, we can see Gam Office is slowly pushing their troops forward and sending their units into the circle, but unfortunately the push from the Triple A stopped their first try to point C.
Yes, the people of the legions of Triple A feel them non-stoply. Even though they're undergoing a lot of chain strike, they successfully hold this ground. Another strike like that one took hold. And on the other side, some of the Triple A's member already stolen that supply point. This is going to be funny.
Yeah, it's very risky for Gam Office as there are only 1 minute left. If they don't successfully take over point C, they will lose this match.
Yeah, then we have to determine who's the winner on the glass stand. If I were Gen Office, I might turn around and took point B as Triple A, put all of their attention around point C right now. They wasted all of their units. Look at the units left.
Yeah, we can see they actually have 4 guys from Gam Office trying to take over point B, but there are also some Triple A teammates are already here to interrupt their attack on point B.
Exactly. And they were all tanky. No way you can melt them down within a certain second and took full control of point B. So all Triple A got to do right now is remain in the point, stopping your opponent from taking full control of it, and that's all to seize the victory.
Yeah, I have to say congratulations to Triple A to win the second match on Hero Field. Hard to say if. I mean, I think the teams from both attacker side are not very familiar how to attack on this Halo Field.
Yeah, we can see. But first, let's introduce the MVP from Gandalf. We got Oda. Oda killed 6 of their opponents, got 7 assists. Ooh, cool. What to say? It's just so cool.
So just let's switch aside to see another MVP from Triple A. Oh no, that's it again.
Yeah, I believe this could be the same guy before, right?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
The same unpronounceable guys who got 1 kill, 2 assists, and 99 troops kill. And I bet that's it for both MVP. This time they got some players killed, some heroes killed, but not so much of the troops killed as the battle did not go so personal.
Yeah, so just congratulations to Triple A, and let's wait for their third match on Grassland.
Exactly. We got 1 more map to go.
Yeah, the first field battle on today's tournament. Let's see which units they will pick and which points they will focus on.
Well, probably it's just because both teams were too great. That's why we gotta move on to another round of Grassland.
I think if I remember well, Triple A is always going to the third match on Grassland.
Is it?
And sometimes they will lose their first match, but they can get their second match win and then move the whole match to to Grassland and get the final winner.
Ooh.
So I'm not sure if they will
Grassland.
they will copy their previous pace on today's tournament. So be careful, Game Office. Triple A is very good at dealing with their pressure.
Oh, it's gonna be hard. And this one is just so tense. Both teams, they're all good at defending it. And I'm a little worried about, Game Office moving on to the Grassland, but Triple A, as you mentioned, was so familiar with the map of Grassland, right?
But for the first match between Triple A and Game Office, we can see Game Office is very good at using cavalries. So maybe Game Office can get some advantage on Grassland as Grassland is very good for cavalry charge.
Indeed. Grassland with all a bulk of cavalries, you need that mobility to move within 3 points, right?
Yep, so be careful of Game Office coverage charge Triple A, but also Triple A is very good as you see the infantry formation. Maybe they can interrupt their coverage charge successfully.
Exactly. With the proper infantry, you could still fight against the cavalries.
So I just need to wait, and there's no need to predict too much. As always, we predict wrong.
Exactly. Our players always have the ability to surprise us, so we'd better not talk too much, but we wait for another round to go.
Yeah, and we can see players are jumping into the lobby one by one. I think the game is going to start in 1 minute.
In 1 minute, that's fast.
Yeah, we just need to wait 1 minute and we can see the first winner of today's tournament, the first top 4, the first one in the winner bracket and the first one to get the chance to become the championship of this season tournament.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think 1 minute is enough to ask Yo-Yo what's their left of our Chinese season. I did not mention.
Yeah, in next Chinese season we have a huge change and we have a huge and brand new scene, which is the brand new region and brand new capital inspired by Chinese scene.
Brand new region and capitals? Region and capitals?
Just like our previous season, the Constantinopolis and Bartolia.
Yes, I would. I just want to say that Britannia, after Britannia, we haven't had a new regions for a long time. But having the new having a new Eastern region doesn't mean that we gotta say goodbye to our Western regions right now.
I don't think so much. Maybe it all depends on what design want to show to the audience. But I think as Conquer Speed is a mixture of different cultures, so you can, although maybe you can't attack on Western regions, but you still can take Western units on the battlefield to slash Eastern enemies.
I see. I like that mix of culture. But anyway, I just can't wait for another new region and a capital to go. Are we going to fight inside the capitals like like Algolias in Canopolis? We're able to have a new seasonal map in which is going to be our capitals. So as I say, we gotta fight in China's palace. Are we?
Are we?
Will we?
I'm not sure. Just stay tuned to the following notice. We don't want to reveal too much at this stream. Just focus
Yes,
because
we
just
are
wanna
here to focus on the tournament.
Yeah.
The seasonal talk is just only our little chat warming up. If you want to know more about our seasonal content, just click to subscribe us and come back when we have the developer talk.
Yeah, we will have. We will also have a developer talk when new season release when the server is in maintenance.
Exactly. That's why you should subscribe us, follow this channel, and don't miss any of the new seasonal content.
You can see the match is about to start. Just can't wait for their better performance on grassland. I'm really looking forward to AAA. Like, will they take some new strategies on grassland, or they will copy their previous strategy?
Yeah, not sure. If I were them, I might took a new strategy. Better your opponents were so strong. Better not let them get familiar with it. One way or another, it's going to reveal to us.
Yeah, firstly, enjoy the sightseeing on grassland, all green and grass.
The green grass then. There we go. The both team lineup looks good. Quite similar. They got your minions on their side. Some troops of Wing Hussars. It seems like an office had more coverage. A little bit more than AAA's, just as you mentioned. And I believe I even saw some archer in the lineup of AAA.
AAA took some archers on this map. I don't judge others on their selection, but
look at the artillery they brought. On the side of AAA, they are in favor of arrow launcher, and for again office, I believe I saw a lot of grip shot.
Yeah, grip shot can do a lot on this map, especially when defending or attacking the point B.
Yeah, now the game starts. Again office start with all cavalry. On the side of AAA, they got a mix of cavalry and infantry. This is going to be cool. Let's see what point are both teams aiming for. Now,
this is a very regular start. Some teams went to point C, some teams go to point A, but they all rushing to point B.
Exactly.
So,
and it seems like Gan Office have fewer people than AAA put on point B.
Yeah, the first fierce battle must be happened on this point. But we can see AAA got the first advantage on points B. Let's see. But Gum Office stops their taking on point B. Let's see which team will take over point B at the beginning.
Exactly. With the infantry carried out by AAA, it seems like they could hold point B initially. But Gan Office, I think they are ready to stop their opponents. Another troops of yeomen coming in, 2 troops charging from both directions. Going to be hard for AAA, for their units were already lying down on the ground.
Yeah, so
But now Triple A's also have their yeomen moving around, got their units ready, and just waiting for time to charge. There they go. The Triple A's charging in, wiping down the units. Gandalf is charging in, wipe down the units of Triple A. I guess still couldn't get into that colors.
I just said Gamma Office needed there too many coverage to this point B, and they got advantage at this time at least.
Exactly,
But
and we saw that the arrow launcher already carried out by Triple A.
Yeah.
Firing into the point, but not sure how much damage it dealt.
I don't think Triple A will give up these points. As usual, point B is the crucial key points for this map.
Yeah, seize point B and you could seize victory, right?
Yeah.
But
I think
the greatest part about the grassland is you don't know how the thing was going on. Never mind.
But Triple A is heading to the point B from all directions.
Yes, look at the old waves of your mains.
Yeah. They also take a lot of carries to take point B back, but we can see Gam Office also prepared a lot at the gate of point B. The cars charge here and there. They also prepare some pipelines to interrupt the charge from Triple A's coverage.
Again, Office also have their own Imperial Guard and the pikemen. Forward up strongly, aiming for all direction, covering with charge. And we saw the Palace Guard go looking fine, but Imperial Guard already out of the push, got themselves in trouble, and now the other troops of Imperial Guard carried out by Triple A. Not push yet, that for the cavalry did not charge precisely into the spot they want, and there they go. Another troops of cavalry, believe it is fire lance, goes in, dealing tons of damage. Then they goes the cavalries of Gain Office. But they were outnumbered by the Triple A ones.
Yeah, we can see Triple A slowly taking point B back, but we can see Gam Office is also struggling to stop their attack on this point. But
it's cool that Triple A even brought a troops of gunner firing inside the point, but got stepped over by the yeoman and carried out by Game Office.
Yeah, you can see another Wind Hussar charging to the point B and swipe the Triple A from this point.
It's very surprising that Game Office always have one more troops of yeomen and Wind Hussars to clean everything up.
Yeah, always a squad of Wind Hussar, squad of yeomen waiting for you. That is scary.
That's scary. That two troops of cavalries are there waiting at the end.
Yeah, you can see Triple A is back into their points and regathering their units. I think they are still waiting for another time to head into the point B.
Yeah, they're waiting for another round of attack. The previous fight cost them, I believe, almost 100 units lost in their opponents, and they must take this seriously.
Yeah, so let's just see if Gam Office will head to another point for controlled by Triple A, but they still insisting on defining the point B instead of being aggressive on another point.
Exactly. If you were Triple A, were you aiming for another point? Like we still got option of point A, right? It's just that point A was so far away from our final base and supply point. Also, if we're going to Triple A, if we're going to A point, we will have some trouble with defending point C.
Also, we can see Gam Office is preparing some troops and heroes just alongside the road to point A, so it will also be a problem for Triple A if they decided to rush to point A.
Exactly. Now we can see the forward up of King Office. They got the pikemen and the gunners. No one could touch the gunners under the protection of the pikemen. And the gain offense coverage take the road and attack the back line of AAA, must be causing huge trouble for AAA. Lose 100 units in seconds, and now they go to coverage to gain offense from the side. No piping emanated. Therefore, another round of building down of AAA's units. Look at how much their legends vanished.
Look, I see Game Office is killing you AAA constantly. There are only 4 heroes left on the ground from AAA. That is amazing. How?
Because their coverage derailed and attacked from the back.
Yeah.
The back line got washed out, and the coverage just stepped over their dead body.
Now
That's really brutal.
Yeah. Now we can see Game Office is heading to the point C. I think they decided to end this match as soon as possible instead of just defending point B.
Exactly, for the units left on AAA might not be qualified not to fight against their coverage and all their high tier pikemen. Game Office could be aggressive.
Yep, they can.
But on the other side, when you're acting aggressively, you gotta be cautious. Don't give your opponents any chance to turn this one. Your main charge, Pike Militia, not enough to stop it.
Yeah, but the AAA has noted the battle on these 7 points. They are back to assist their teammates, and you can see the Game Office is escaping from this point and back to the point B.
Yeah, AAA still. How surprising it is with a pack of militia from each one. It seems like they are still heading to point B. It's just very yo-yo. That's what I like.
You like?
I like it. Look at all this low tier pikeman. I mean, even with this legions, they wouldn't stop fighting, right?
Just like their first match, AAA won't stop their fighting, won't stop their attack until the last minute. As they, in the first match, they were only 50 units left. I remember.
Exactly, but that doesn't mean you gotta stop this coverage charge. But the pikemen did not brace. Oh, that's not good. And the Wingfoot South even able to turn around, but eventually got killed.
Yeah, that is a useless charge from Wingfoot South of Game Office.
Yeah, you shouldn't have wasted troops of Wingfoot South like that.
Yeah.
Don't give your opponents any choice.
Yeah, Game Office has a lot of advantage on this match. You still don't need to waste your coverage on such charge.
Exactly. Probably Game Office is getting too overconfident right now.
Yeah.
Not yet, not quite yet. They still got 2 minutes to hold this ground. And I think AAA is the sort of thing that could surprise us.
Maybe they could, but there are still 500 units left on AAA side, so I think they will still do something on point B.
Yeah, but that dual blaze came in all alone, got himself in trouble, finally get out.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know why the only hero from AAA jumping into the units of Game Office and be killed instantly.
Yes, because all other Game Office carry out this grape shot. And the grape shot, you know how powerful it is as killing the players, killing the heroes.
Yeah, now Game Office just rushed to their left troops and left heroes and decided to kill all of them.
That's so brutal. With 2 troops, a half cavalry, some spare guards, way too dangerous. And now Game Office chasing their opponents.
Yeah, and 1 minute left. I have to say Game Office has controlled the situation on this map, and
we saw spares and the longsword trying to sneak around point A. They're seeking the solution. I think it's fine. And our MVP Nadachi, lefting his point C and heading toward point B. I don't know what he's aiming for. our MVP Nadachi.
Poor Nodachi, being
He's on
chased
his
by
own, all
yeah.
alone. And on the other side, a short sword and a long sword in the final phase. Attackers couldn't have took any prestige of it. Oh, unless their grape shot fire precisely. That grape shot is terrifying.
Yeah, but we can see this masked guy take their argument to this point. They also decide to interrupt their attack, although they lose the advantage on it. But that is the spirit of AAA.
After our MVP left in point C, it almost fallen into the control of Game Office. Luckily, just time stopped it.
Yeah, so congratulations to Game Office to become the first team to get the chance to win championship. So let's see the MVP of AAA. He got 1 kill, 2 deaths, and 4 assists. Also killed 80 and 5 troops. That is good.
Very cool. But what's more important would be the guy from Game Office, the winner MVP of today.
So Jessica, could you switch so that we can see the MVP of Game Office? So thank you. Also the retrainer again.
Ooh, this time you got 10 assists. That's crazy.
And no dice.
Yeah, no dice. You're insane. And also got 110 troops killed. And your teammate were all amazing. I believe some guy he got 9 killed.
Yeah, we can see the.
I don't know if Jessica is willing to show us, but I would like to see that Pearl guy. He got 9 kills, non-dash, 2 assists.
That is amazing for a long sword. Congratulations to Game Office.
Thank you, James. So we got this guy, Yo, how do you pronounce it?
That is a challenge for me as well.
Right, so I just given up on that and watch it. This guy dealt lots of hero damage. Or maybe not that much. That means you did it precisely. And it's a long sword.
Yeah, it's a long sword.
Long sword is not a potential reaper.
Yeah, normally they are just perform as a tank instead of a killer.
Yeah, probably it's because of his units.
Oh yeah, maybe so. So just congratulations to Game Office to win the first round of today's tournament, and the second round will between GWAs and
cool. GWA and IMP.
The match between IMP and GWAs is about to start. Let's just to see which team will become the second team jump to the winner bracket.
Exactly, who will be going to fight against Game Office for the victory?
Yeah. So can we have any chance to see their band pick information?
Not know if Jessica's ready for this yet or not.
So Jessica, are you willing to show us?
Jessica was like, no, I'm not awake yet.
Yeah, so please, Jessica, if you're not, I have to say it by myself. Okay, thanks, Jessica. So let's see which map did
Well done,
IMP buy.
Jessica.
So firstly, IMP bind, let's see. The
Yeah.
Valley Fortress. Oh, that's amazing because I think Valley Fortress is very popular and welcome among South American players.
Exactly, and on the other side, Grey Wardens, they banned Hellonfield. So our tier is Hellonfield in Battleless now not available. And so what's the pick of Imperium? They got Harbor City.
Because Harbor City, that is very classical and typical map in the tournament. And the
And
Warfort.
another classic one for Grey Wardens, we got Warfort.
Yeah, that is very classical, especially among Asian tournaments. So
But not that much in South America division.
maybe we can see something new on today's tournament.
Yes, our players always bringing us new stuff.
Yeah, especially the new stuff on Valley Fortress.
That's very, very new. If I say Valley Fortress isn't a pick, isn't a favor of our Asia division, but quite in the favor of our South America players.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm personally very looking forward to the battle between Asian players and South American players on Valley Fortress. That would be very interesting. So let's just need to wait. I see all players are in the lobby. We just need to wait 30 seconds to 1 minute to see the first match between RMP and GWS.
Exactly. Not sure. Did the Imperium also attack in Harbor City before? Because yesterday, and these few days, we saw a lot of classic Harbor City.
Yes, using tricky door or just pushing your siege tower forward and climb the wall to take point A.
Exactly. Once you guarantee your siege tower connected, most of the time you already secure your point 8. And on the other side, getting your siege tower connect or secured point 8 is already tough enough.
Yeah, but also don't struggle too much on pushing siege tower. Once you waste too many time on it, you will lose the match.
Whole
as
match,
well.
yes. As attacker, time is your enemy. As defender, time could be your friend. Now the battle begins. Attacker is going to be Imperium.
Harbor City finally is here. Let's see what they are going to do on this classical map. So for RMP, they took apparently town squads of cavalries and loyal guards and gunners and one squad of naval guard. And let's see the defender side. For GWS, they also take a few of cavalries, but the majority of their T units are pikemen. Oh, that is. I think they are going to do something on the city wall, like with the infantry formation to define the attack of RMP.
Exactly. And gunners, they had 2 troops of gunners. I like it.
Yeah, they took a lot of high tier infantry. They must do something on the city wall. Oh, we can see the RMP took one squad of cavalry. Maybe this guy decided to take the supply points at the beginning.
Yeah, with the mobility of cavalry, you can get in through that sneaky door, sneak around, and get supply point. But I'm quite afraid 1 troops of wing hussars is not enough. If I were them, I might pick a yeoman. Yeoman could handle kind of circumstances.
Yeah, but be careful. RMP must prepare some units behind that tricky door. So let's see. The game starts.
Yeah, but for now, not so much people handling that tricky door. And also, all of the players of Grey Wardens heading toward system-built artilleries right now, so taking full use of it before it gets destroyed.
Yeah, and we can see there's no one behind the tricky door from GWS side, and the 2 guys from RMP is already in front of that gate.
Yeah, only a dual axe watching over it, probably that's enough. All they gotta do is ensure somebody are putting their attention over the sneaky door.
Yeah.
Now that 2 short sword destroying the sneaky door, try to make entrance.
Yeah, and in the meantime, they push their 3 siege towers to the city wall, but all of these siege towers are in fire. It's very dangerous. It's very risky for them to connect the city wall.
Exactly, because the Imperium did not destroy system-built artillery fast enough. 3 siege towers already on fire. 1 of them destroyed.
And we can see there are 2 short sword climb the city wall successfully. Oh, the guy
there we
is
go.
their
So I
cavalry.
would like the most.
Yep, I think.
Imperial Guard along with the wing hussars.
Yeah, they are hiding to the supply points, and then they must change some units and then climb the steps to
Or
attack the supply
they could also hold strong in that supply point. You know, holding that supply point means your opponent's got no supplies, and that's quite sufficient.
Yeah, but we can see their GWS take a lot of troops, but there are only 2 troops left, 2 troops from MP. So once they take the supply points, it's also very dangerous for MP to hold it forever.
Exactly. Now they go the Wing Hussars, the Imperial Guard, and the Loyal Guard set foot in the supply point, and again, Grey Warden seems to notice that, but none of them could stop it. Whoever set foot on the ground could be wiped out by the Wing Hussars. Yes, they go. They didn't mind to deal with this one.
Yeah,
the
that's
gunners
the
firing toward the back instead of the front, but couldn't deal much damage. They have nothing to do with it. The Wing Hussars were just so dangerous, and also the battalion ran already in position. The gate open. The Sith could come in no time. But the only thing Imperial Guards still need is their siege tower.
Yeah,
but now that the gunners could be out of ammo, and they have no supply point to resupply.
It's very important to destroy the system arteries from the final side. If not, it's very difficult for them to push the siege tower to connect the city wall. So, but no worries, as the gate is open, you can just change the direction and climb the city wall as well. We can see 2 hammers now are successfully jumping into that city wall.
Oh yeah, the hammer. Might want to put somebody down there, but when confronted with team players, it's rather wise to, just jump off. Now the round of champ going, this one hit fully. Grey Warden took full control of it. Imperium making huge damage with the mortar and championship. How difficult it is, imagine it. You gotta take the fire from both sides. Your units got no way to hide. We know that Grey Wardens carry out a lot of high tier units at the beginning of the map, so this is going to be tough. Their high tier units were all in trouble.
But as GW is on the higher ground, they can just destroy the mortars from MP side successfully with the musket. It's very easy to be destroyed by musket or other ranged hero. So I think they need to do it as soon as possible. If not, they will be in more trouble. And we can see MP still decide to push their siege tower instead of getting to the city through the main gate.
Exactly.
Yeah, so let's see if GWS will do something on their side. They're still waiting for the attack from MP.
Yeah, Grey Warden must invest a lot of their artillery here. Their gunners still not yet out of ammo, still firing to that siege tower, so this one will be in trouble. But it seems like Imperium decided siege tower wouldn't be the only way to get in. Now they all pulled it from the main gate.
Yeah, now the MP is getting through the main gate and into the Eternal City. Now I think they are ready for their first attack. These 2 hammers back to the outside city. I'm not sure what they are going to do.
Not quite sure yet. And we can see the defender is also waiting, hesitating to go in or out.
I have to say, MP, just be confident about your decision. Just rush to the enemies and stash them from this map.
But you gotta be cautious. This time enemies were on both stairs around the high ground. You can see the gunners firing down. The loyal guards haven't touched any enemy yet, but already a few of them fallen down.
As there are only 6 minutes left, it will be a little risky for the attacking side to do something for the final base once they taking point A.
Exactly. But also they were in trouble when attacking the stairs. Stairs are at both sides. You couldn't attack them at the same time, right? Or you can. Now the loyal guards at the front. But I took a circle and getting back.
Yeah, then we can see although the supply point is captured by MP, GWS doesn't want to take it back. They just waiting on the steps and on the city wall to wait the wave of attack from MP.
Exactly. Even though you took that supply point, that only means you could stop the gunners, stop the replying, stop them from getting health up, but doesn't guarantee you the victory or guarantee you the point A. The Royal Genesisers waving their blades, dealing damage, and now Imperial Guard, Loyal Guard filled in. Not sure, I saw another troop of Loyal Guard from Grey Wardens watching over at on top of the city wall. Not sure what it's doing. Just watching over the fight. Some here. Now that Imperial Guard filled in.
Yeah, we can see GWS prepared a lot of units and artillery on these steps. It's very hard for MP to do progress on these steps, but
yeah, but with the help of Navard and Mortar. But now the Imperial Guard pushed. The attacker don't have their own Imperial Guard pushed yet. And the Navard is firing. Gotta be somebody in the front, but the have their charge, dealing tons of damage. This one's going to be hurt. The Loyal Guard mixed with Imperial Guard mixed with Hefter, dealing tons of damage. Navard seems already be teared up by the pikemen, and attackers Imperial Guard try to charge but try to push, but with that disadvantage of low ground did not work successfully, and the Wing starts going in but got no way to climb up the stairs. Believe that's it for this round of attack. And Grey Wardens even try to take back that supply point. This fight cost the attackers the Imperium 1 legion. Now they're 100 legions less than the defenders. But luckily with that attack they finally get set foot in point A. They got one siege tower connected.
I think
eventually.
It's because GWS just abandoned this point and focused on the final base because there are only 3 minutes left for them. They have a huge advantage on time for the defender side. So they took the supply points back and waited for the attack from MP on the final base.
Exactly. Grey Wardens couldn't, firing at the siege towers and at their opponents at the same time. Such a shame. And now it's all up to Grey Wardens if they're going to hold on to this one. The pikemen and the gunners all set. Hiding their units under the shell.
Yeah, they are just attacking to the point and taking it back to destroy the Grey Wardens units. And we can, if I remember well, IMP prepare a lot of carries, but they still have 1,000 units left, so there are still many high tier units left on IMP side.
Exactly.
But I'm not sure why GW is just roaming around the supply points from there and here, and only the cover of firepower of IMP motors.
Now that blue team setting up a lot of mortar firing down, but it seems the Grey Warden determined to hold on to this one.
Yeah, the Grey Warden just roaming around the supply points and waiting. MP just say, "Hey, come on, just attack me. Why are you still waiting?"
Exactly. But I gotta say that something's happening here, and we don't have the chance to watch that. Oh, Jessica, don't do this next time. I wish I were able to see that fight on that supply point. The inner supply point, this fight must cause Grey Warden huge trouble, for they are like around 100 legions wipe out here. You can see the body of the firebomb, the cavalry, and the infantry lying over there. Thank you, Jessica. Just would like to take a look. And now the Imperial Guard pushed from Grey Warden. The longboard in trouble. That longboard's going to end up here. But then the cavalry, the yeomen go in, no pikemen. I mean, that they charge freely, and another troops of pikemen go in, but not formed up yet. The yeomen got
Child's play.
stay here, but yet another round of yeomen charge. This one's fascinating. This one is awesome. Yeah. It's insane that waves and waves of yeomen charging could destroy your opponent. It's also surprising that Imperium did not watch over it.
Yeah, there were lots of...
Yeah, another charge, and still no pikemen watch over it.
Normally, the attacker side will put a squad of pikemen at the end of their team to interrupt the charge from their attacker side, but I have to say MP doesn't prepare it, and this decision makes a lot of trouble on their side.
Exactly. With that what do we say, careless of enemy cavalries, red team were now 200 units more than their opponents, and another troops of Imperium cavalry charging lonely. The yeomen are able to wipe up everything on the ground, especially when Grey Wardens have only 4 players.
Yeah,
in
there
the
are
supply
only
point.
3 minutes left. The MP must take over at least one supply point. Whatever the supply points on the city wall or supply points around the final base, if not, it will be a problem for them to recall their units from their supply points outside the city.
Exactly, and Imperium, this is insane, this is disgusting, these guys go directly to their final point, Imperium. Do not focus on the supply point that much. Instead, why don't we just aim for the final base? The final base means your victory. Therefore, all of the Imperium guys now move backward, but this only serves to welcome them. Oh, pardon me, we also got Imperial Guard. Form up and push. This one's going to be brutal.
MP is very well organized and very smart, and they can change their decision very quickly. They just head to the supply point. Although they don't make too much progress on this point, but they still have something to do on this map instead of just struggling to take the supply point.
Exactly. But now that they self are also in problem, Grey Wardens also the well-organized, fast-move team. The gunners from Imperium will get themselves in trouble, and only 1 minute left. Not enough for another round of attack. They must take that supply point right now and organize their attack immediately. Not any percentage of final base taken yet. Huge trouble for Imperium, and Grey Wardens not giving them any chance. They would use their own flesh and blood to stop the opponents from taking over this one.
Poor Swordman, he's being chased by tons of heroes and units. There are only 9 heroes left on the ground. It will be big trouble for the attacker side to do something on it, so I have to say congratulations to GWS to win the first match on Harbor City.
Exactly, Great Wardens already seized their victory on this map, and Imperium got to prepare for the next.
I just think MP wasted too much time at the beginning when attacking the point A.
And
just like the previous match I remember that between the Asian teams, one of their teams also took a lot of time to pushing their shield towers forward and connect to the city wall. They just forget the make it.
Exactly, and Also, the Imperium could have, united with each other and become a stronger force. This time, when they're attacking the final base and supply point, they look so alone. I mean, their power did not come together aiming in the same direction. Instead, they are heading toward a different direction, but get nothing in the end.
Yeah, so right away, congratulations, Grey Wardens. So let's see the MVP on RMP side, which is Fumadido. He got 2 deaths, 2 assists, and killed 95 troops. Congratulations, Fumadido, to become the MVP of your team.
And with Jessica's help, we're going to take a look of MVP from Grey Wardens. These guys still can't pronounce Yo-Yo.
Oh, he is Get Belarus.
Get Belarus.
Yeah.
Sounds great. And this guy got 4 kills, 8 assists, 170 troops killed. Ooh, wow. And it's a long sword.
Yeah, amazing. Congratulations, Grey Wardens. You become the first winner of your round with your enemy MP. So, but just be patient and be careful for the second match, which will be held at Warford.
We are going back to Warford, which is the map pick by Grey Warden. And Imperium sadly lose their attacker map.
Yeah, but also don't need to worry about as AAA lost their first match, but they win their following 2 matches and become the first winner of today's tournament. So IMP, you still have a chance to become the second winner.
Exactly. And what will going to be the next of today? I mean, the fight. What do you think they could win it? I got a feeling that Imperium is a smart team, but on the other side, the Grey Warden, this guy holds strong, well organized, knowing the mechanism very well.
Yet, it is true that the IMP is a very organized team and they perform very well, although they lost their first match. So, but also Grey Wardens has a very amazing strategy. It's very hard to predict which team will be the final winner. So I just need to wait about 2 or 3 minutes to see the second match will be. If it will be the final match or it will be the second match of this second round.
Indeed. And
let's see.
We can see the players dropping into the game lobby one by one. The game could start soon. And you can read some comments in our chats.
Yeah, let's see what our audience is talking about now. Let's see.
Yeah, they were talking about how Imperium choose to attack another supply point. I mean, like how Imperium choose to attack that way. They probably, we got a player said, Haro.
I heard he said yes, they are because of time. Yeah,
because
it's
of
because
no
of
time. Because they got so limited time, not enough to organize a proper charge. They have no choice but aiming to another supply point in the final base in a way that they are not formed up.
Yeah, attackers must take care of their enemies as well as the time. You must be careful of the time. How many minutes left for your attack to point A, to point to supply point, and to the final base? That is very crucial for your victory.
Exactly. Always watch out for the mechanics of the map. Designer designed it clear for that. And they got it for a reason.
So let's see. Another player said that they should send at least 1 guy to camp. But sometimes the 1 guy may just be killed very easily and suddenly by their enemies. It's just a useless key dice for their
just
team.
like what Yo-Yo just told me. Always remember your teammates, right?
Yeah, it's a team fight. It's a team fight between 15 guys. You must be accompanied by your mates. If not, you will be just easily killed by your enemies. It will just be a useless dice. You must be careful about your respawn time.
Exactly.
So And another player said that
all matches win by red, it's fixed. But the situation changed. We saw some Harbor Cities attackers wins, Harbor Cities defender wins. It's quite balanced. Both teams have chance. It could be anybody's map.
yeah, it's equal. The win rate is equal to both sides, I think.
Exactly. Quite equal. The designer they carefully designed it, and with the help of artilleries and championship, our attackers could stand a balanced advantage to get over this one.
Okay, so I think that's all for the first match. What do you think of this first match? I think Imperium just wasted too much time at the beginning, and Great Waters did a very amazing defense.
Cool. And some players asking how long this semi-final bundle will be available. 30 minutes more. Is my asking about the tree drop?
Unfortunately, the staff responsible for Twitch drops isn't here, so hard to say how long it will last for semi-final bundle. But at least if you follow our stream at the beginning, you will get this bundle. There's no problem.
Yeah, and we got the final tomorrow. So
Yeah.
come back here tomorrow and you can get another tree drop rewards.
Also, thanks for watching us, and thanks for claiming that Twitch drop bundle. Hope you will like it.
Exactly. And well, we do see lots of things with players liking these games, enjoying the match between Grey Wardens and Imperium. And now that they were kind of set up for the Warfall, next match will start in no time. Do you think Imperium will holding on to that outer supply point in the Warfall?
I think DLG will just give up these points as normal and as other teams do. That there is meaningless to defend all these points.
Exactly, that point wouldn't help you up, and with that bridge potentially be destroyed, it's risky to put your unit in it.
Yes.
That bridge could turn everything around. I've already saw several players dropping into the bottom of the cannons from that bridges. I mean, we just settled on it, but the bridge just happened to be broken.
Oh yeah, they just fell down from the bridge. That is very pity for their dice.
Yeah, that is.
Yes, but I think as normally the following battle will be focused on point C and the supply points around the point C.
Yes, exactly. That is all the battles happens.
Yeah, so let's just need to wait for their performance on the point C and the supply point. Maybe the fierce battle will also happen on point A, but I'm not sure.
Yes, sometimes, but rarely it seems like that these days most of the time they fight around the supply point along with that C point.
So just cheer up, IMP and GW is really looking forward to your performance on it. And maybe you can enjoy this beautiful figure again. This is for the last season championship. And do we have any special reward for this season tournament championship?
I hadn't heard of it. Yeah, do you know that, Yo-Yo?
I think it will be
Another
big surprise for the championship. So just need to looking forward to it and enjoy the figurine with us. What do you think of this beautiful and cute figurine?
So very cool. But it seems is our factory is still making this. Our champion of the last season gotta wait a little bit for it. I guarantee it will be same to you eventually.
Yeah, I also want to get this figure to be honest, but I'm not the championship and I don't have a chance to get it.
It's okay for next season, for our Chinese season. We are the champion.
Also, I can get at least one figurine?
Yeah, but probably not in Laurel's figurine. We may have another characters in next season, I'm not sure. But anyway, when we are not, we are guaranteed one figure
Yeah, that's cool. And we can finally have one special reward for our work. And in the meantime, we also hold a special giveaway on our social media. You will have a chance to get a Xbox controller. You will get a chance to have a cherry keyboard. You will
Wow.
also have a chance to get the final big reward, which is PS5. So just follow our social media channel, especially Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. You will know the latest information about this kind of giveaway.
So cool. So it's all about subscribing the channel, is it?
Yeah, just subscribe our channel. That is the key point. Okay.
Yeah, the key point is subscribing, undoubtedly. Yet the match is going to begin.
Oh, finally the match is about to start. Thanks, Jessica.
Thanks, Jessica. Well done, Jessica. Jessica making effort to make it happen.
Yeah.
Now that Grey Wardens pick Waffle and going to act as attackers. Their players already gathering.
Yeah,
Let's see the lineup of it.
let's see the sensing of Warforce. I think it's the third or fourth time that we saw it in South America division. And let's see which units they pick. Oh, apparently both teams take a lot of carries and the loyal guards, the gunners. That is very similar for both sides, as they will must be carriage charge on the ground of point C. And for the attacker side, the GWS take some berserkers and the archers, as well as just same as RMP. There is no more difference on the units they pick. So just see which strategy and which direction they will take at the beginning of this match.
Exactly.
Oh, the majority of units GW's took is some low tier units. I have to say low tier units is also very crucial when you attacking the final base. It will be your final units when taking the base. So don't need to waste too much at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they will pick the low tiers one. And look at this. Look at how the map going to start. Imperium also have 3 heroes standing at that supply point, making some tiny defend over it. A musket, a short sword, and another musket already moving back to their city wall. But the musket is still lying there. Why is it? Because it's moved fast or what?
Yeah, and we can see GWS heading to that second point, and they must do something on this point.
And this guy,
this musket guy is just.
I would say he's in trouble. He got slowed down by the opponents, and
yeah, but he's
under the help of his pike militia, probably he could deal some damage. But if he's not getting back yet, he would be in trouble. The show sport of his teammates trying here to help him, but now he gotta stay here forever.
Yeah, he can't. This poor musket guy can't back to their team anymore. The bridge is constantly destroyed by the archers.
Exactly. The pike militia seems
finally
like
it's
they're
broken.
trying to get back, but there's no way back.
Yeah, so I think the GWS just are going to switch to the main gate and the shield tower on the right side of the city wall to do something on point A.
Exactly. And the arch launcher firing down at it. Oh, this must be heard. Even though they're firing down at some serfs, it's costly and that's still a lot of damage.
Yeah, so but they still be here. The GWS is still at this supply point, and they don't get back to their teammates. That is a little. I have to say, they are going to do something on this supply point.
Not quite sure. And there we saw the players
Yeah, the GWS is trying to climb the city wall to control the right side, and it's very crucial for them to if they are going to take the point A.
Yeah, we also could see their mortar building up to, destroy the enemy artilleries. You couldn't just let Imperium destroying your siege tower like that.
Yeah, exactly. So unfortunately, 3 siege towers are destroyed at the beginning, and they have to move it forward again.
Yes, another round of it, but now that gunner's still firing. Surprising, there's not anybody calling championship to strike it, probably knowing how good Imperium are at avoiding the champ strike.
Yeah, and we can see the left side of the city wall is still there. They don't destroy it at the beginning. I think they still decided to take the point A from the siege tower instead of the left side.
Indeed.
Now they are trying to destroy the system arteries that here and help their teammates to climb the right city wall.
Yeah, we'll see. And that city wall hadn't been destroyed yet. That's quite surprising, Yo-Yo.
Yeah, they still have no much more good progress on this map. But there are only 6 minutes left, so I think GWS has a little problem on it. They must do something instantly and quickly on this side.
Yeah, I would say Green Warden is a little bit struggling here. It's only 6 minutes left for them. They got in trouble. This is their 3rd round of siege tower, isn't it? But they could have deal properly damage toward an Imperium.
But it's GWS who picks this map. They must do prepare a lot on this map.
Yeah, at least I bet so. But it could be Imperium dealing better handling attack of this one. Imperium must also start this.
Yes, maybe as this map is very classical during the previous matches, the strategies are very clear for both sides.
Exactly.
So we can see the right side siege tower is just approaching, not sure if it can be successfully connected to the city wall.
That one is heavily on fire. Not sure. Look at us. Look at that long ball. Got no choice but falling down. Why isn't anybody taking care of the cannon? Yeah, finally a good mortar shard to take it down. And also the gunners firing all the time. Nobody took care of it. Unless one champ forced it move away. Not sure what's the plan of Grey Wardens now that the city wall destroyed. They got one more road to get into the city. But sadly, now the road between point A and B got cut. So if they're going to attack point B, they gotta figure something out.
Yeah, they have many ways to choose. I think in their team there must have a quick decision on it. Which road we need to do? Which road we need to go from left side or from the main gate, or still focusing on the right side.
Yes. Just see how Grey Warden going to react to the list. I truly hope they could win up this one, because they come here prepared. But now it doesn't seem so. The gunners once again firing at the siege tower. No way for the siege tower to get connected with the wall, right? I mean, the right side one, the left side one seems almost make it.
Yeah, the left side one, I think he can successfully connect to the city wall. That is the first progress GWS did on this map.
Yeah, gladly, and it's up to Imperium. Are they going to hold on to this one? Because we just saw some teams successfully hold point A, right?
Yeah, but I think MP wants to focus too much on defining that point. We can see they're all back to the sample points instead of defining the point A.
Exactly, so it seems with the siege tower successfully connected, they are going to give up on this one, but what left it is the huge trouble for Grey Wardens. They got take more point in limited time to guarantee their match.
Yeah, time is very short for Great Wardens to do something on point C and the supply point If so, maybe they will decide to hand to point B to take it over and get some more time.
Yeah, exactly. If I were them, point B is indeed a good choice. You look from the little map, you could see Imperium did not put huge defense around point B, so that would help.
Yeah, that will help them to take the point B back, to take the point B and get 3 minutes more to attack supply point and point C. But I think they still focus on attacking supply points instead of heading to another direction.
I'm not quite sure yet, but exactly as you said, they set up all artilleries, tons of mortar firing down, raining upon the opponent standing in supply point. Imperium units were forced to hide and seek. They gotta move, they gotta hide, gotta put their units away from the point to avoid those fire.
Yeah, the Great Wardens not just attacking to the supply points with mortars and nothing. I think they may need to regather their units at some points and then head to the supply points instead of just shooting at that point.
Exactly.
So okay, we can see that they are prepared some pikemen and shield maidens as the steps. I think they are ready to do something.
I wouldn't doubt that, but it's times matter. They gotta had an opening to attack this one. Oh, that mortars firing across the skies and dealing tons of damage upon the Imperium's units.
And from the minimap, we can see there is one guy from CBL is running to the point B. Okay, they finally decided to take the point B back, and they get 3 more minutes.
Yeah, it is. And now is the time to attack a sea supply. I believe all of their mortar was almost out of them. And there they goes. The pikemen, some troops of pikemen and guarding the back. That's cool.
Finally, there's a team taking care of their end of team.
That's very cool. But the Imperium got Nafar, got the pikemen at the front and Nafar firing at the back. On the other side, Grey Wardens got their gunners all set to fire upon the opponents. But Imperium also have their gunners. It's all flesh and blood over it. That Shawsport tried to deal with the Nafa god but got stuck by the opponent's heroes. But God help, they successfully took over the Nafa god, but yeah, there's still another troops of the Imperial Guard. One dual X sneak at the back of defender, try to make distraction, but not yet. The pikemen set their formation, dealing damage from long range, and some of the attackers were using a mortar to help this. Also, at the same time, they were taking point C. That's so smart, with 2 troops of infantry trying to take control of point C. And finally, that troops of pikemen guarding their back were turned around and attack sea supply.
Yeah, well, we can see GWS now has control the point C, and there are only 2 heroes, the heroes in the circle to jump. Okay, but the carries from UMP side has already arrived at the point C. But in the meantime,
exactly. But then there goes the wing hussar, step over the body of our show maiden. The show maiden were storming the point, but not under this open point, stepping by the wing hussar.
Yeah.
This is going to be tough, but there comes the supply, the yeoman going all health and strong. But the coverage of attackers successfully avoided. They dodged.
You can see the carries here and there. They charge to the point C and they charge to their enemies to interrupt their attack or defense.
Yeah, the full axe successfully deal with short sword, but then more and more attackers coming in. And the defender also got their resupplied in time, but they were in huge disadvantage of it. Lots of unit wasted on previous fight. The Grey Wardens have separated force and attacked them on different direction, and they are suffering from this now that their units were 400 lake than their opponents. They try to hold on to C point ground. The Imperial Guard charge, but then just got killed and melted by too many units, too much units from Grey Wardens. Players are the only left on the ground. The short sword got melted within such fire, and the longbow tried to separate it, but the longbow could do nothing with its,
Yeah, I guess
health
the
bar.
GWS is very good at making full use of their units. We can see they just lost 30 or 40 units while attacking point B and point C and the center point. That is amazing, and now they have
That's
trust.
insane.
Yeah, now they are just hanging directly to the final base.
Imperium players not respond quite yet, but the grape shops already there waiting. Once they set foot in it, they were under the target. They were the target of those grape shops. I gotta say this is
It's just because of all the run team members are in the respawn, and they still don't have too much time to go back to the final base to do some attack.
yeah. Even though they set foot in it, the units they got were like pike militia. And even though they got some high tiers units, not hard to guard over four direction. For Grey Wardens got so much coverage to charge in all directions. So hard for Imperium to stop this one.
Yes, that is amazing. Congratulations, GWS.
So become one of the strongest for now, and going to fight the winner of the previous map.
Yeah, so tomorrow's tournament will be between GWS and AAA.
Yeah.
So let's see the MVP on GWS side, which is Lucido. He got 5 kills and 5 assists. Also killed 104 units. That's good. That's good.
That's insane.
And congratulations to become the MVP of your team. So let's just switch side to see the MVP of RMP.
You still could pronounce this one?
I think he is Bisilisado. He got 1 kill, 3 deaths, and 1 assist.
So cool.
So cool.
This guy also well job on defending his own ground. And we can see a lot of his teammates standing in the point and struggling to, waste more time of their opponents. But sadly, it was just Grey Warden doing better, and this time Imperium got to fall into the loser's basket, and they had to fight their way back.
Yeah, they still have a chance to become the championship, so don't need to be worried about that.
Yeah, because I like this team. I mean, I like all
You
teams.
like a whole team. Okay.
I apologize. I like all kind of team. I love.
Okay, you have a nature hit.
I love a lot of them. I like Grey Warden too. These guys are amazing today.
Yeah.
How they defend the harbor city is quite surprising. They are not panicking even when their supply point got taken.
I have to say GWS is very patient, as you can see at the beginning of this match. They lost a lot of time. They wasted a lot of time pushing through the tower forward. I imagine that they may lose this match, but they did very well when attacking the point C and the supply point. That is amazing push, and it's very organized. They just lose less than 100 units and they take all the left points.
Exactly. Got no words to say. This guy is so great.
Yeah, so congratulations to Grey Wardens and AAA. Just looking forward to your performance on tomorrow's tournament, the winner bracket as well as the loser bracket.
Yeah, cool. But that will be all for today. And you gotta come back tomorrow to check the following. Who is going to be the winner of next round, right?
Yeah, be follow our channel and to see the final winner of South America division.
Yeah, who is going to represent South America to join the cross-divisional friendly matches?
Yeah, I'm very looking forward to our friendly match and the final championship match in South America division. So
Do come back.
Do come back to follow our channel and do stay tuned to our stream.
And that'll be it for today.
I think that's all for today. So thanks for watching and have a good day or good night. And see you. Bye bye.